Well, let's speak to Seddiq Seddiqi. He's the Afghan government's Interior Ministry spokesman. He joins us live from Kabul. Thank you very much for talking to us. So first off, what is your reaction to this announcement that the bulk of UK troops will leave Afghanistan next year? Do you think Western nations are rushing to the exit?
Well, first of all, it's very important to understand that the war on terror is not ended yet. In the past 11 years, the international community with the Afghan people, they started this war against the terrorists, those who are against the will of the millions of people, not only in Afghanistan but all over the world. And the Afghan people today are grateful to Britons and to all others, the US, the Americans, everyone who have sacrificed here alongside with the Afghan people to eliminate terrorists. So that's very important. We still have a long way to go. Unfortunately, the Taliban have not been eliminated completely. This effort, giant effort, has to continue, and this is such a difficult time because only the Afghan people will not be able to fight this war. So we need together to do it together. But the withdrawal and the transition process.
Sorry, go ahead. Continue your thought.
But the agreement that the Afghan people and the government especially had with NATO and those countries who are committed to Afghanistan, based on that timetable, the withdrawal will happen. And by then, by the end of 2014, the Afghan forces will be completely ready to take those responsibility and secure the country, which is the sole responsibility of the Afghan people. At the same time,
you said yourself, sorry to interrupt you, I'm just going to jump in here for a second. Sorry to interrupt you. You said yourself that it's going to, you still have a long way to go. So how ready really are Afghan security forces to take on security issues from the foreign troops?
We are in a very good position today. We are taking all the burdens. You know that 75% of the country is now secured by the Afghan forces according to that transition plan that is in place. So by end of 2014, with those commitments which is made for the Afghan security forces to be more equipped and be in a better position, we are quite sure that we will be able to take those responsibilities. But again, the war on terror has to be a coordinated and giant effort, not only by the Afghan people but the world community, so that we do not see another 9/11 incident in the world. Because these people, these terrorists and Taliban, they are against the wills of millions of people around the world, and they should not be free.
Where do negotiations stand as far as keeping some troops in Afghanistan beyond 2014? There are reports that indicate that the Pentagon in the United States wants to keep some 24,000 U.S. troops in Afghanistan until 2024. And I know that there are negotiations going on with the Afghan government on that. Where does your government stand on this?
Well, it will be too soon to talk about it. Our foreign ministry is going to talk about it in an early stage, but I will just come again to my point, which is the commitment of the international community towards equipping and providing support to the Afghan forces so that they are completely ready by 2014 to take responsibilities.